how does it impact the psychological health of the next generation?
See, the psychological health, we never pay attention to mental health in India. In my opinion, about 33% of this country is depressed. We hardly have access to mental health care professionals, because of the way our society and family structures are, we always brush aside mental health issues. It's not as if social media is making mental health worse. Mental health is already been bad, particularly women don't talk about it, children don't talk about it. And we as a society are a repressed society. We never ever express our emotions openly, even within family structures, because they're so formal. So this is a societal problem. This is not a social media induced mental health problem in India.
So, right from Olympians to actors, lately a lot of people have been coming out and talking about mental health being a very severe issue. Simone Biles, in fact, backed out of one game despite being the favorite to back the gold medal. But in politics, somehow there's this sense that a politician or a leader is supposed to be spotless, is not supposed to speak about having problems or committing mistakes. There isn't possibly a single politician who has come out and spoken about his or her mental health issues.
I think that's an unfortunate situation, because we put politicians as larger than life. That's the point, is that we make heroes out of people very quickly. That's why somebody asked me in a recent interview whether I have a role model. I said I have no role models, because every role model will disappoint you at some point of time. I think we have to be humanistic, we have to be realistic. And we as a society also don't have any self-deprecating humor. We never look inwards. We're always hectoring and lecturing to the large extent. And I think it should change. And I hope the newer, younger leaders will have no compunctions in talking about their emotions and about their ups and downs. And I think mental health is a serious issue in India. I think we don't have access, we don't talk about it, we don't encourage people to talk about it. It's not, it's a societal problem.
Considering you have had your own tough phases in politics.
My tough phases, I mean, I lead a very privileged life. I still lead a very privileged life. I'm very thankful for God for giving me all those privileges. I have a very supportive family. I have the resources to fight this. Yes, I'm being targeted. The only reason I'm being targeted is because they don't like my father very much, because he's a very ardent and articulate critic of the government. So they've done their worst. I mean, this is why, as bad as it can be.
But it never impacted your mental health?
Of course it impacts me. I mean, my travel is impacted. My businesses are impacted. I have to deal with it. I didn't succumb to it, but I have to deal with it. Of course it impacts me. It's not easy dealing with court cases and ridiculous summons all the time. It does. That's the process is the punishment. But the point is, the institutions which need to step in to stop this harassment don't step in to stop the harassment.